Welcome to the beginning of a new era for luxury motoring in Australia with the debut of the 1990 Holden Statesman and Holden Caprice. Both vehicles mark the return of the long wheelbase luxury sedan to the Holden range. The names Statesman and Caprice bring back memories of the past, yet are now emblazoned upon motorcars which generate an excitement for the future. Holden, Statesman and Caprice are at the absolute pinnacle of engineering and luxury in an Australian-designed and crafted motorcar. The styling of the new Statesman and Caprice reflects luxury and prestige. The design is a fine balance of smooth, soft-form aerodynamics with stately, prestigious lines. A surprisingly roomy open interior within a sleek, wind-cheating body. The large glass area gives panoramic visibility. The rear quadrant window, providing an almost continuous line of glass right around the vehicle, enhances the smooth, rounded styling. These two Holden marques, Statesman and Caprice, have traditionally had a look apart from other vehicles in the Holden range. While obviously V-car family members, they're distinctly different, maintaining a family resemblance in much the same manner as the various model levels within the Mercedes-Benz and BMW ranges. The Statesman and Caprice are both offered with one common engine and transmission. The power and performance of the renowned Holden 5-litre multi-point fuel-injected V8 is combined with Holden's proven hydraulic 4-speed overdrive automatic transmission with torque converter clutch. This combination of engine and transmission is the most perfectly matched pair available on an Australian production vehicle today. The Holden V8 was released in February 1989. It has quiet, smooth responsiveness. The power reserves to effortlessly climb, merge and tow. And the fuel economy and performance of electronic fuel injection and computer engine management. Research has shown these qualities have made the Holden V8 a key feature with buyers. The 4-speed automatic transmission is fully hydraulic. By selecting D, the transmission will operate within the 3-speed range for city driving. Selecting D in the square engages the full 4-speed range with the computer-controlled torque converter clutch on overdrive 4th gear, ideal for economical highway cruising. The long-range 80-litre fuel tank provides in excess of 700 kilometres of highway cruising between fill-ups. For the Statesman, fuel economy is 16 litres per 100 kilometres in the city and 9.5 litres per 100 kilometres on the highway. A very respectable cruising mileage, especially for a V8. For the slightly heavier Caprice, the city figures are identical, but the cruising mileage is about 5% lower. Still a very economical 10 litres per 100 kilometres. Fully independent rear suspension is standard on Statesman and Caprice, the first on an Australian prestige motorcar, and should be included as a major selling feature. The rear suspension system operates by isolating the function of one wheel from the other, thereby lowering the unsprung weight and providing a better handling and a more positive ride. If one wheel encounters an object, its upward or downward travel does not affect the balance of the vehicle or the position of the opposite wheel. Holden Statesman features direct-acting oil-filled rear shock absorbers. Caprice offers the superior rear shock absorption provided by the Bilstein gas-assisted oil-filled system. The optional limited slip differential, available on both models, will further enhance control by offering positive traction in difficult situations. Standard wide-diameter 15-inch wheels add to this road-hugging ability. Holden Statesman and Caprice feature 4-wheel power-boosted disc brakes, specially developed to control the extra performance of the V8. Power-assisted variable ratio rack and pinion steering for more precise and easy maneuverability at any speed. The power window system can be centrally controlled by the driver from the center console beside the driver's seat. The driver can override the front and rear individual passenger switches. A time delay function allows the windows to be operated for 40 minutes after the ignition has been turned off, or for 40 seconds after the first door is opened. The power mirrors are controlled from the driver's integral door grab handle for an easy and exact setting. There's even power when you thought there was none left, with the power reserve of a Dunlop switch battery. If the battery suddenly goes flat, just manually activate the reserve power switch on the battery for enough power to start the engine and go and seek assistance. Motor vehicle security has never been more important to new car buyers as it is today. With this in mind, an advanced anti-theft system has been included as part of the basic design concept of the Statesman and Caprice. The anti-theft locking system and alarm are controlled from outside the car via an individually coded activator kept on the driver's keyring. The features of the anti-theft system include an ignition disconnection system, making it impossible to start the vehicle once the anti-theft system is activated. There are intrusion detection sensors on all doors and the boot and bonnet for detecting intruders at the main areas of entry. Upgraded flashing LED displays on the instrument panel give additional information of where possible forced entry has occurred. A feature called passive arming allows the driver to leave the vehicle knowing that the ignition will be automatically disconnected from the engine after 3 minutes. The boot can be opened in 3 ways: from within the vehicle using a remote control button securely located in the lockable glove box, by using a key in the traditional manner, or the second button on the keyring activator allows opening of the boot from outside the vehicle by remote control without fiddling with keys. Additional security features include profile cut keys, making the locks virtually unpickable, and the fully electronic AM/FM stereo cassette entertainment system is security coded with a PIN number, making it totally useless if ever removed from the vehicle. Statesman and Caprice include a fully trimmed boot with spare wheel cover. A reflective triangle is standard safety equipment, as is the high center-mounted stop lamp. Parabolic headlamps, rated among the best designs in the world for illumination and visibility, are featured on both vehicles. Holden's encapsulated glass technique on all fixed windows provides a tighter, more flush fit for less wind resistance. The line fade-out pattern and full tinting reduce transmitted heat and glare inside. Of course, the luxury of a prestige car shouldn't only be appreciated by those on the outside looking in. Holden, Statesman and Caprice treat the driver and passengers to a first-class comfort experience. Fully adjustable high-density foam bucket seats, driver's seat lumbar adjustment, multi-adjustable front head restraints, soft molded center console and armrest. The majority of the extra length of the long wheelbase design for Statesman and Caprice has been directed towards increasing the rear seat legroom. This is immediately evident through the ease of entry and exit, as well as the ability for rear seat passengers to stretch out noticeably more. The rear seat also features the distinctive center folding hatch design. This allows access to the boot from inside, the carrying of long loads, and can double as a table and work tray. Molded velour headlining. An LED digital clock is located in an overhead console, visible from throughout the car. Interior illumination includes a 4-door activated dome lamp with a 10-second delay after closing the doors, plus footwell and door sill lights for ease of entry and exit at night. Retractable passenger assist handles and directional reading lamps. The ignition is also illuminated to facilitate location in the dark. The driver of Holden, Statesman and Holden Caprice is in complete control and totally informed at all times. The gauges are the more easily read analog type, electronically driven for more precise, fault-free operation. Warning lights with audible signals include low fuel, excessive speed, engine temperature, and if the headlights have been left on. Finger touch controls for a myriad of functions are located around the binnacle, allowing operation without removing the eyes from the road or the hands far from the wheel. This leaves the steering column area free from all levers except the turn signals. Holden Statesman and Caprice feature a modern, reliable cruise control system, being an all-electric stepper motor type, as well as the proven Holden-designed 10-function trip computer. An automatic set-and-forget climate control system with push-button controls is located within easy reach of the driver. This system is designed to be user-friendly, allowing every function of the ventilation, heating and air conditioning systems to be coordinated automatically or operated manually through the keyboard. Regardless of the conditions outside, the desired environment within the car is achieved quickly and maintained precisely by the system. This liquid crystal display provides all data and can be viewed in any light. Adjustable vents for the rear seat area ensures total comfort for all passengers. And completing the interior, luxurious cut pile carpet. As you've seen, both vehicles share many luxury and performance features. Yet each motorcar has a distinctive individual character and signature. This is the Holden Statesman V8. Spaciousness, performance and luxury. Destined to be as popular a vehicle in the country as in the city. The most powerful towing sedan available, with the comfort to smooth out and shorten the long distances of Australia. Features distinctive to the Holden Statesman include the front-end design with moulded body colour wraparound bumpers, styled full wheel covers, soft rear seat head bolsters, an illuminated vanity mirror on the passenger sun visor, prominent Holden Statesman badging. As the Holden Statesman is already so well appointed, this is the ideal luxury saloon for the buyer who wants the room with a view to comfort. This is Caprice. There is no more luxuriously appointed and high-performance featured production vehicle built in Australia. When considering Holden Caprice, the question is not what features does it have, but rather what more could the purchaser possibly want. It has absolutely everything, and at a price that would practically give you two of Caprice for one comparable import. Features distinctive to the Holden Caprice over the Statesman include the front grille design with its vertical slat styling and a stand-up mounted crest, 15-inch styled alloy wheels, fog lamps, a complete emergency first aid kit, body colour matched external mirrors, an exclusive range of exterior colour schemes for Caprice, and the option of luxurious Howe leather upholstery in grey. Special touches such as the use of extra sound deadening materials throughout the vehicle and the addition of extra super soft foam padding in the luxury seats all combine to heighten the pleasure of the Caprice driving and ride experience. The Caprice entertainment system offers the ultimate in total surround sound with a network of 14 speakers, 6 located on the rear parcel shelf, 2 in the rear overhead console, 2 each in the front doors and 1 each side of the instrument panel. Caprice features black beam timber applique treatments on the doors, dashboard and horn button, passenger seat lumbar support, full-length carpeted front door bins with integrated speakers. Rear seat passengers will enjoy the supreme luxury of individual stereo headsets that plug into the rear speakers, rear roof console with radio controls, illuminated vanity mirrors and radio speakers, and multi-adjustable rear head restraints. The Holden Statesman and Holden Caprice each face one major local competitor in the marketplace, being the Ford Fairlane and LTD. While Ford's vehicles share many similar appointments and features with Holden's, the Statesman and Caprice will win out on the showroom floor. In fact, the actual margin of product superiority for Holden is even greater than that between the Commodore and Falcon. These are the major advantages Holden Statesman has over Fairlane. Independent rear suspension, a fuel-injected V8 engine as standard, long-range 80-litre fuel tank, the comprehensive theft deterrent system, remote door unlock and boot release, safety triangle, bright mouldings on drip rail and belt line, reduced interior noise. The major advantages of Holden Caprice over the Ford LTD, in addition to the Statesman, are Bilstein rear shock absorbers, front passenger seat lumbar adjustment, fog lamps, Pirelli tyres as standard, the first aid kit, remote stereo controls and rear seat passenger headphones, a 14-speaker system with roof-mounted speakers, rear passenger roof-mounted vanity mirrors, and chrome mouldings on the bumpers. While for many prospects it will be the more prominent differences of styling and engineering which will influence the choice, this selection of features could be the deciding factor. The bold styling statement of Holden, Statesman and Caprice is one of distinction, roominess, high performance and driving excellence, the use of advances in automotive technology, the luxurious appointments, the provision for comfort and pleasure for the driver and passengers all combine in two perfectly balanced packages. Once more, Holden has drawn the benchmark for others to measure up to, and the luxury Australian motor car enters a new age. With the Holden Statesman and Holden Caprice, the very best Australia has to offer is again within the realm of the line.